Have you ever felt the weight of your worries become heavier precisely when the world falls silent? I know you didn't stumble upon this video by chance, but because there's an answer you've been searching for, and it's finally about to be revealed. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because together we're going to discover the clarity your spirit needs to regain its peace. This isn't a message for someone else. It's a direct connection with you. It's time for us to speak with the honesty that only the silence of our own soul allows. Many times we walk through life believing we're alone in the midst of our most intimate battles, especially when the sun sets and those troubling thoughts begin to swirl in our minds. But today, I want you to pause for a moment. Feel the calm that surrounds you in this instant, that restlessness that keeps you awake, that seemingly unsolvable matter is not invisible to heaven. Before this day began, before the first ray of light touched your window, there was already a divine intention to bring you comfort. The guidance you need is closer than you imagine. Don't think this encounter is ordinary or a mere random occurrence. There's a profound and real reason why your eyes and your heart are focused on these words right now. Sometimes, the answer we so desperately seek from life doesn't arrive with a bang, but with a gentle certainty that settles in our hearts. Your path is being illuminated. We often wonder if our prayers are heard or simply lost in the vastness of the universe. Today, I want this reflection to be proof that you haven't been forgotten. What seems impossible to your human eyes takes on a different perspective when we allow higher wisdom to take the reins. Keep your attention here, because what we're about to explore will change how you see this problem. Often, we focus so much on the obstacle that we lose sight of the door that is already open before us. This is a space of real hope, where we don't seek magic solutions, but rather the spiritual strength to walk with confidence. It's very important to me to know how you're feeling during this time of reflection. Do you feel my words resonate with what you're experiencing today? Your well-being is my priority, and reading your comments helps me ensure this message remains the refuge you seek. I'm confident you'll get a good night's sleep tonight. It is crucial that you understand something. Every one of your unspoken hopes, those you don't dare voice aloud, and every tear that has fallen in the solitude of your room has been recorded. None of your pain has gone unnoticed. Therefore, I ask you to keep your attention on this message, because the way you understand your own path is about to be transformed. Your perseverance is bearing fruit. Sometimes, life doesn't give us what we want at the exact moment, but rather arranges repeated encounters with the truth so that we don't lose our way. The soul wasn't designed to carry excessive burdens alone. It was made to grow stronger through connection with the divine. Imagine that right now you open a small door within yourself, a simple entrance through which you allow peace to enter. As you do so, you allow an unexpected harmony to begin to seep into your daily routine, into the simplest things. Stay until the end, because what comes next will give you the key to release that burden. Many people spend their entire lives chasing spectacular signs, searching for loud noises or extraordinary events, without realizing that true guidance often arrives silently, just as it is happening right now. What some call coincidence, we know is a direct answer to your search. My child, I want you to reflect on what has happened around you these past few hours. Perhaps you felt a strange urge to stop, a need to take a deep breath, or a slight doubt about the path you are on. That feeling was not a product of your imagination. It was a constant, compassionate call, whispering your name from the realms we cannot see but feel with our hearts. Heaven has infinite patience. It does not rush. It simply waits for the moment when you are ready to listen. Write in the comments, I accept peace in my life to seal this intention. It's curious how divine love calls to us again and again, even when we're distracted by the noise of the world. No matter how many times you felt yourself drifting away or losing your way, that gentle voice always finds a way to reconnect with you. The path beneath your feet is not the same one you trod yesterday, because today you walk with a different awareness. This is the moment to recognize that you don't need to have all the answers today. Sometimes, the greatest spiritual victory is simply accepting that we are being guided, even when the fog obscures the horizon. Clarity isn't a destination you reach. It's a light you carry with you as you walk. Think for a moment. How many times have you worried about things that ultimately resolve themselves? That same strength that took care of you in the past is present right now. Trust the process that is unfolding in this moment. It's vital that you understand that Although the heavens often speak to us with infinite calm, there are exceptional moments when the call becomes clearer, almost urgent. This isn't an urgency that should frighten you, but rather an invitation to seize the opportunity for healing that lies before you. Doors open at specific moments in our lives, and today you stand before one of them. You might be wondering why these words resonate so deeply within you, or why your attention remains so fixed on this video. The answer is simple. Your spirit has already recognized the truth, even though your mind is still trying to process it. Deep down, you know that today is not just another day on the calendar. Something significant has been quietly aligning itself, unseen by you, to bring you the relief you've been longing for. Often, while you were busy with exhausting routines and daily responsibilities, protections were being developed that you didn't see, and solutions to problems you'd stopped voicing out of sheer weariness were being found. Your well-being has been the focus of extraordinary attention. That question you kept hidden deep in your heart, thinking no one would hear it, now has an answer on its way to you. Don't look away from this message, because understanding what's coming will change your perspective on waiting. There are times in life when everything seems to stand still, as if progress has been hidden under a layer of uncertainty. In those gray days, doubt often screams louder than faith, trying to convince you that your efforts are worthless. But today I want to remind you that your waiting has never been wasted time. Every minute of patience has been shaping you. Think of the process of a seed, underground, in absolute darkness. It seems like nothing is happening. There are no flowers, no fruit, not even a green shoot. Yet, in that subterranean silence, life is expanding with unstoppable force. Your spiritual growth has been the same. It has been strengthening in the unseen. What you once perceived as stagnation was actually the time you needed to prepare yourself to receive the blessing that is coming. Had things arrived sooner, you might not have had the maturity to appreciate them or the peace to enjoy them. Today, that strength that has been silently building is ready to emerge. Your inner transformation is reaching a point of absolute clarity. Write in the comments, "I trust in perfect timing," to strengthen your faith today. It is comforting to know that nothing you have experienced has been in vain. Every sigh of exhaustion was heard, and every act of faith, however small, has served as a foundation for what you are about to receive. The structure of your life is not collapsing. It is being reorganized to make room for a higher harmony. Stay tuned a little longer, because what follows will help you identify the clear signs of this change. Sometimes, the miracle isn't that the problem disappears, but that you become bigger than any difficulty. And when that happens, peace ceases to be a wish and becomes your everyday reality. Do you feel the heaviness begin to lift from your shoulders as you listen to this? That's because the truth has the power to set you free. You are exactly where you need to be to take the next step. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say, because it's at the heart of what you're experiencing. This connection you feel today has nothing to do with fear or the pressure of meeting other people's expectations. It's a gentle yet profound invitation for you to recognize how much guidance you truly have in your life. We often fall into the trap of believing we must walk this path in complete solitude, carrying burdens that simply aren't ours to bear. However, you were never designed for isolation. Even on those days when you felt invisible or thought no one noticed your efforts, there was a higher power supporting your path. Doors that were about to close were left ajar for a reason, and dangers you didn't even realize were kept out of your way. Sometimes, the greatest protection isn't what you receive, but what you stop receiving. How many times have you regretted something that didn't turn out as you expected? Trust that what left your life was simply making room for what is truly aligned with you. It's time to reflect on those episodes in your past where everything seemed to be falling apart. At first, disappointment clouded your vision, and pain prevented you from seeing beyond the moment. But today, with perspective of time, you can recognize that what you lost was actually a liberation. What seemed like a loss was wisdom disguised as change. The call you received today carries with it a very special protective energy. It is asking you to realize that your story is not a chaotic series of random events, but a narrative written with astonishing precision. Every step you have taken, even the stumbling ones, has led you to this moment of revelation. When the heavens insist on getting your attention in this way, it's not to ask you for something you don't have, but to remind you who you truly are. You don't need to fight the current. Sometimes, The greatest act of faith is simply to stop resisting and allow the flow of life to carry you toward your highest purpose. You are being cared for with a level of detail that surpasses all human understanding. Write in the comments, "I am guided by the light," to tune into this protection. It's fascinating how life arranges itself to give us exactly what we need, precisely when we stop insisting on what we think we want. By understanding that there's a divine precision in your days, you stop living defensively. Peace of mind begins where the need to control everything ends. Stay with me during these last few minutes of reflection, because we're reaching the point where you'll understand how to apply this new awareness to your morning routine. Clarity isn't something you have to look for outside yourself. It's something that arises when the noise of fear fades away. Do you feel that lightness in your chest? It's a recognition that, after so long, you finally heard the right message. Your story is far from over. It's only just beginning to be written clearly. When life insists on sending you repeated signals in a single day, it's because your heart is more receptive than ever. That restlessness you felt lately, that feeling that you no longer fit into the places or situations where you once felt comfortable, shouldn't frighten you. It's not confusion, it's preparation. Your soul is expanding, and the space you once inhabited has simply become too small for the growth to come. I want to ask you to relax your breathing right now. Release the tension in your shoulders and allow this truth to settle within you. You are not behind in life. We often compare ourselves to others and feel like time is slipping away, but spiritual time is intricate and perfect. Even those small delays that frustrated you so much have been serving a greater purpose. If some of your deepest desires have taken longer than expected, it's not because you've been forgotten, but because they were being refined. What you envision for yourself is small compared to what life is designing. Sometimes, the delay is simply the necessary protection, so that the blessing arrives with enough maturity to sustain it. You don't need to fear the unseen. On the contrary, feel deeply supported. The guidance you seek sometimes arrives as a sudden insight, a peace that replaces anxiety for no apparent reason, or courage that arises precisely where doubt once resided. In the coming days, I invite you to pay special attention to the subtle. You will notice conversations that inspire you in unusual ways, ideas that perfectly align with your needs, and opportunities that seem tailor-made for you. My child, my beloved, do not think in terms of clocks or worldly urgencies. The connection we have established today does not depend on linear time, but on your willingness to receive. It is not about how much time remains, but about how present you are in this moment. The answer you sought is already here, working within you. Walk with the certainty that every step you take from this moment forward is being illuminated by a wisdom that never fails. Your rest has begun. Write in the comments, "I receive my clarity today," to close this cycle with faith. If this message has brought peace to your heart, I invite you to be part of our community of light. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving these daily reflections that strengthen the spirit. Like this video if you felt these words resonated with you, and share it with someone who needs to regain hope today. Your interaction helps us bring this comfort to more people who need it. And for those who wish to voluntarily support our mission to continue creating this content, the Super Thanks option is available below the video. Thank you for your generosity and for being part of this journey. Your new season has begun.